And the same principle with this other things that can rise up in your practice through being still. That these things can begin, this energy can begin. The same thing, if you're going to go there and start, oh, what's this about? Oh, is this okay? Is it going to do this to me? Is it going to do that? What am I doing this for, daddy? You'll make it worse. Because you're bringing self-identity to it, and you'll be empowering it. You'll be empowering because you'll be bringing energy to it, and you'll make it worse, and you'll suffer more. Rather than just, that's the way, okay, that's okay, I'll just roll with it, I'll go with it. Of course it's uncomfortable, and it can freak me out, because I don't know what this is about, never had this before. This is where it takes, do you start to react to that, or do you say, well, that's okay, I'll go with it until something really bad happens. I mean, there is a sort of a philosophical attitude that you have to practice and things that you experience. If you're going to get wound up with every little thing that comes to you and make an issue of everything, you're going to make so many problems for yourself. But if you can just stay with it and just trust the law of impermanence, just say, well, it's here. I know what's going on here, but I'll just leave it and I'll just carry on. And lo and behold, you'll find that it will change. It will go into change. When? Who knows? Today, tomorrow, next week. Maybe you carry it for a while. But unless it builds up and becomes a really big issue, not because you've been buying into it, then maybe it is something physical. Maybe you do have to go and get it checked out. Maybe. But 9 times out of 10, you don't. It will. This energy that's got to go somewhere, that's building there, it will, if you leave it alone, it's like if you can see its source and keep it in its source, not allow it to get caught up with your self-identity and me and my body, it will revert back into its true nature, into its purity and flow. This is the impermanence of the thing. It would just, because its energy's got to go somewhere, you can't keep it forever. And it's part of the landscape of just learning to leave things alone. And actually, it reminded you probably find this funny, but it was not funny at the time, I can assure you. When I was in Sri Lanka, sitting a lot every day on my own, no distractions. So I'm busy and things weren't distracting me. So anything that comes along in those sorts of environment, you can really make into a big deal, because there ain't much to attach to. And I can remember just sitting there after years of sitting, when I was breathing, just breathing naturally, breathing out. I got this whistle in my nose. I mean, I think most of us get, I mean, maybe it depends on what sort of nose you've got, or the shape of it, I don't know, but if you've got a perfectly formed nose like this one, then you know, these little things tend to come along and you sort of blow your nose and it goes away, or you give a big snort or something, or you do this or whatever, you know. So you're sitting there now. And after a while you think, blow your nose, clear water, settle down again. Great. And that, I can tell you, I used to blow my nose, I'd stick a finger up my nose, little finger, then a bigger one, then 2 fingers, then my elbow. Whatever I done, pour water, turned up, do all the yogi stuff, turned upside down, pour water up my nose, blew it, sucked it, everything. Settled down, get a and then, good, it's gone. And then after about 2 minutes, Couldn't get rid of it. I thought, what the hell am I going to do? I cannot get rid of this. It's with me all the time, and it's like, it's literally in your face, isn't it? And I thought, well, I can really get mad with this. I can get really mad, but even if I get mad, what am I going to do? I can really make a problem out of it. It's like, it's not a sort of particularly sort of serious physical thing. It's such a distraction, and when you can't do anything about it. And that's, from what I remember, I had that every sitting period for about 1.5 years. And what I did, so you breathe slower, so when you breathe slower you stop, because there's some vibration going on. And it didn't make any difference, or you breathe faster, anything to stop it. It would as soon as you sort of relax, as soon as I relaxed. And I say, this went on for so long, and it was such a lesson, because I had such a long time to look at it and ponder it and see my emotions around it, day after day, and just seeing come along and trying to meditate and carry on without being distracted. The whole challenge of the whole thing. And it was such a lesson that, look man, you've come all this way, and you're doing all this sitting, and you're doing all this sacrifice and going through all of this stuff here. This could wreck the whole thing. I've had enough of this, and I don't know what you do. Just stop sitting, I suppose. And just get mad with it, mad with the face, and why me, and take it personally. Why me? Why should this happen to me? Look at the sacrifice I've made, and look at this, and I can't get rid of the damn thing. Whatever I do, I can't get rid of it. And I could see all those sort of scenarios, like the potential of all of those. Or alternatively, I could just accept it and say, well, I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I've done everything I could think of to get rid of it, and I'm just going to have to live with it and just not make a problem out of it. And just try to, rather than that energy and all that distraction that we get, and it's totally self-identity. It's all me and my nose, me and my distraction, why me? All that's me, nothing else but me. Because in itself, it's just a dharma. It's just neutral. It's just due to conditioned co-production. That when there's whatever's up there in the shape of the nose, and maybe some little hairs up there, and whatever contents are there, when they all come together and form a particular pattern, it happens. You whistle. Nothing to do with me, but it's my nose, my practice, why me, blah blah blah, all of that, all a complete creation. None of it has anything whatsoever to do with this. The self hasn't made this. And it was, it was a huge lesson, because it's something I could deal with, because it wasn't so massive. It wasn't like a big physical thing that was going on that was just overpowering me. It was just a real annoyance that was with me for 1.5 years. And I just saw then that was such a lesson. Boy, I could so easily make a problem with this, or I could accept it. That's the way it is, and carry on and just give my attention to my sitting, and just leave it on the periphery somewhere. And it's just, that's the way it is, which is what I'd done, which is what I did. And then after, I think it was about a year, it was a very long time, I think it was about after about 1.5 years, it just stopped. And I didn't do anything. I don't know why it stopped. I mean, I don't know what happened to make it stop, because I gave up trying to do it a long time. I gave up a long time before, gave up trying to get rid of it. And as far as I was concerned, I was just carrying on as I did the day before and the day before and the day before, and then can you imagine the joy when it stopped? And I realised, I thought, I've lost my friend. Oh, please don't leave me. I got so used to you. Oh no, I didn't say that. And it'd gone, because what I was that distraction, that I was determined not to make a problem out of it, but also things, because I've learned prior with other things, that everything is impermanent. And if you just have the patience, which is a massive thing, which most of us don't have. If you just got the patience just to go with it, not make a problem of it, it will go into change. And that goes for everything. Can you do that? Can you do that in your life? With all the irritations and the niggles and the distractions that you get, because the ideal of this training, the way it works, to discover your liberation, is to be still. And if you're still, you're not distracted. You can't be distracted and still at the same time.